Hey, it's Xavier Rush for another moment of perfection. Now check this out. We're gonna go see Harold and see if we can give him an opportunity to do his own moment of perfection. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Where's Harold? Where's Harold? Where's Harold? There he is. Come on, let's go find Harold. Harold, come here, come here.
What is it?
Aaron and I have decided we're going to give you an opportunity to do your own moment of perfection.
A moment of perfection.
Your very own moment of perfection.
Well, how
right
nice
now, here,
of you.
take it away. Go for it.
Well, how nice of you, Xavier. First. Okay, first up, let's You're
starting off great, Harold. Doing a great job.
I'll tell you how to be perfect. Don't be him.
Oh, Harold, you're unperfect. You're unperfect.
No, you're
Harold, you suck.
unperfect.
You suck.
You're
Harold, you're unperfect.
See, why are you stealing my lines, Xavier?
Harold, you suck. You suck. You're
what
unperfect. This is how you heckle somebody.
Is this how
Harold.
I can do that too.
It's like, continue your moment. Continue your moment, Harold.
Huh?
Go, please.
How about I got a better idea? See, there's just this one thing I got to discuss with you, Xavier. That right there. See, now, how you like that? I just messed up your hair.
Give me that mic back.
Give me that mic back. This is unbelievable.
This has been Harold's
Messing up Xavier's hair.
moment of perfection. This is bull crap. I'm out.
Oh my! Broke the table in half.
I will do.
My God! Look at that! You only did that in alive a minute. Oh, devastating suplex. Folks, this could be bedlam here in the arena. Oh my God!
Close your eyes. Mothers, send your children to their rooms.
Here we go. Oh my God, look at this. The money clip out of nowhere.
Now, like I said, I came here tonight because I thought I was going to have a fight with Charlie Dreamer. Well, it turns out Charlie Dreamer didn't show. And I don't know why. Go ahead, yeah, boo that. Boo that.
You suck.
Because Charlie Dreamer's scared. You all know it. I know it.
I don't know you suck.
So it turns out I left without an opponent for tonight. So, good citizens of Civitown, you illiterate hillbillies, shut up. I have decided instead we can go ahead and spend the next 10 minutes. I will look at myself, and all of you will look at me. Does that sound good? I'm going to bless you with all of this perfection. Go ahead and hit the music one more time. You getting that? You getting that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're unperfect.
Harold.
You're unperfect. You're unperfect.
Every week, everywhere I go, you're always here.
Exactly.
You're always giving me a hard time.
And you know what?
I am tired of it. Harold, I swear to God.
You know what?
You don't shut up.
This is what you need right here. This here's what you need,
Oh, that's
boy.
what I need?
Huh? This is what you need. A good old whooping.
Oh yeah? And you're the guy who's gonna give it to me. You're the guy who's gonna give it to me, right? I think
You hear
Harold
that?
wants to be my opponent tonight.
Yeah.
I would gladly put you in the ring.
I get 2 mics too. That means I'm perfect. Xavier Rush, you want to come out here, you want to talk about Charlie Dreamer, and you want to talk about how he's too scared to fight you. Well, everybody here in Civitown knows that's not true. What I do know is true, however, is you have been bullying people like Harold Britt for far too long. And Sean Cruz is here to take a stand against all the bullies in Midnight Mayhem. So what I propose is this. Xavier Rush has no opponent tonight. Sean Cruz has no opponent tonight. So, why don't we do one more time for the good folks of Civitown, Xavier Rush and Sean Cruz. If you guys were here last time, me and Xavier Rush tangled up in a street fight. This gentleman here, he tried to hit me with a fire axe. Which, by the way, you can go on Midnight Mayhem's Facebook and vote for that and other favorite moments.
I voted for it.
I bet you did, because you're sick. But all jokes aside, I know you're looking past me to Charlie Dreamer. That's the biggest mistake of your life, my friend, because this thing with you and me, it's not over. And tonight, the people of Civitown are going to see firsthand there's no need to rush when you can just cruise, baby.
That's right.
Welcome back to Midnight Mayhem. Finally, we have come back after a very long and fantastic vacation. And here is the match that we are starting off this new run of Midnight Mayhem episodes. Xavier Rush, picture perfect Xavier Rush. Look as he looks into the mirror, checking himself out. The vain man of Midnight Mayhem grabbing the axe, harkening back to episode 50. Xavier Rush and Sean Cruz took on each other in one of the most brutal matches we have had on Midnight Mayhem, and Xavier Rush took that axe and swung it at Sean Cruz. Wonder if that's going to happen tonight. Look at these fans here. They hate Xavier Rush. I don't blame them. Xavier Rush picking on Harold at the beginning of the episode. He is not impressed by the fans here in Civitown. The referee not impressed by Xavier Rush's axe, saying, we're not going to be able to use that in this matchup. This is not the no-rules street fight that you had a few months ago on Midnight Mayhem. He's taking away the axe, and folks, his opponent coming out right now, Sean Cruz. Now, Sean Cruz hasn't been seen that much since that matchup between him and Xavier Rush. These two have not seen each other in the ring. Harold Britt, the spiritual advisor, Sherald, here, making sure that their man, Xavier Rush, gets taken out by their man, Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz, a fan favorite here on Midnight Mayhem. Now, folks, these two haven't been in the ring since the episode 50 that we had. But let me tell you, these two have a lot of history on Midnight Mayhem. These two have met each other in the ring multiple times. If you can think back all the way to last year, Xavier Rush was the reason why the big 3-on-3 matchup between the Gorilla Squad and Casey McKnight and Charlie Dreamer and Sean Cruz, the reason why our heroes lost in that matchup is because Xavier Rush came in, interfered with that matchup, and cost Sean Cruz the victory.
I do that to women, don't worry.
Sean Cruz, Xavier Rush, about to have this match get underway. Xavier Rush, cocky as usual. Look at him, just... Sean Cruz not having any of it. Xavier Rush is kind of frustrated with Sean Cruz already in this matchup. Xavier Rush watching his opponent. Sean Cruz stalking Xavier Rush. These two are about to get underway. A big tie-up. Sean Cruz with the side headlock. Wrenching at the head, wrenching at the hair, the beautiful hair of Xavier Rush, taking it back into a hammerlock. Sean Cruz trying to get out. Xavier Rush now with the side headlock takedown. And this is a pinning predicament for Xavier Rush. He is going to head scissors right there, able to reverse that. Look at the pressure on Xavier Rush's neck right there. That is a beautiful neck to be taken out right there. Referee making sure that it's not coming out. Xavier Rush able to pull his head out there and go back to that side headlock. Now these two, I'm surprised that these two aren't beating the blood and tar out of each other yet. But folks, this is just the beginning. This matchup, I guarantee you, is going to be fun. It's our first matchup back, so it's got to be something special. Brock Knox is going to court today. He is not able to help me commentate. Brock Knox is in divorce proceedings with Mrs. Knox, well, soon to be Miss Knox. You know, we saw Brock Knox a few months ago, or last month. He was in a hard place after stealing the footage for Xavier Rush. Now Xavier Rush is working that left arm of Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz trying to grab the rope. Sean Cruz trying to get out of this hold. And there he is. He finally gets the rope, but pulling him off the rope, the ref is not able to call that a rope break yet. He's got to hold that rope. Sean Cruz trying to figure out a way, rolling out, reversing the pressure, kipping up, and then reversing the arm wrench so it affects Xavier Rush. Look at that. Look at all the pressure going onto the shoulder and arm of Xavier Rush. Now, if Xavier Rush doesn't have that left arm, Xavier Rush probably can't do the gridlock, that maneuver that we've been seeing lately. Oh! Doesn't look like Sean Cruz is helping Xavier Rush go through that kip up. Not a picture-perfect move by Xavier Rush right there. Going back down to it. Barring that arm, and it looks like Xavier Rush is in a precarious position. Look at all the pressure under the shoulder of Xavier Rush. Xavier Rush trying to close that fist up to punch Sean Cruz in the face. Looks like he's using his forearm to hit the eyes of Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz going up. Sean Cruz able to take down Xavier Rush with that head scissors and a nice arm drag to finish it off. Trying to go for a hip toss. Not quite there. Xavier Rush able to get out of it. Xavier Rush going for the gridlock. Sean Cruz using his elbows to get out of that. Sean Cruz trying to grab there. A nice chain of wrestling going down here. These two are resetting. Xavier Rush says, I'm getting out of here. I'm gathering all my thoughts. I'm making sure that Sean Cruz has not outwitted me. There we go. Sean Cruz is in the ring ready to keep this matchup. Once Sean Cruz got that momentum behind him, Xavier Rush felt that momentum swing, and Xavier Rush says, I need to make sure I look okay, just in case I do get pinned, but I'm not going to get pinned. I am going to win this matchup, and I'm going to look pretty as hell doing it. Look at him, just talking to the Civitown fans. The Civitown fans do not respect a man like Xavier Rush. Xavier Rush is all about himself. The nice fans of Civitown, especially Harold Britt, they want somebody, a hero for them. They want somebody to, look at Harold Britt. He's got his belt. Oh, he's trying to get, He's trying to, oh, nice distraction by Harold Britt, and Harold Britt was able to get Sean Cruz an advantage right there. Look at Sean Cruz being thrown into the apron. Oh, into the post. Folks, that is a brutal hit on your lower back. Xavier Rush able to take advantage of what he was being taken advantage of. Here we go. Sean Cruz up, and Sean Cruz down on the plywood ramp. That does not feel good. Xavier Rush making sure his eyebrows look good. We saw earlier, Xavier Rush is a good heckler. That was our moment of perfection, I guess. I guess if I'm not sure, folks. This matchup has been fairly good so far. What is in store for the rest of this matchup? We will find out when we come back. And I know you don't want to miss this, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Midnight Mayhem. Xavier Rush hammering blows to the face of Sean Cruz. Xavier Rush off, and a big boot to the face of Sean Cruz, and Sean Cruz takes a tumble to the outside. Xavier Rush telling that ref to count him out. Xavier Rush thinking that this is going to be the opportunity for him to win this matchup. Sean Cruz, a man that lost to Xavier Rush a few months back on episode 50. Sean Cruz is a little bit more motivated to get back into this matchup and win this matchup. Xavier Rush being hung out to dry by Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz using the outside to his advantage. Sean Cruz getting back into the ring. A big shoulder block to the midsection of Xavier Rush. A nice sunset flip, and Xavier Rush is in a precarious position. Sean Cruz not able to capitalize. Sean Cruz being turned by that knee of Xavier Rush. Xavier Rush going for the pin. 2, 3. Oh, no. That was 2. Sean Cruz is still in this matchup. Snapmare takedown. Xavier Rush trying to go for a maneuver that's going to work the chin and neck of Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz knows that this is not it for him. Sean Cruz getting those great Civitown fans behind him. Xavier Rush hates those Civitown fans. Sean Cruz reaching, trying to get some kind of rope break so he can get out of this. Punching Xavier Rush in the face. 2 blows to the face. Another blow to the face. Xavier Rush losing his grip here. Sean Cruz able to get out of that. That's amazing, folks. Sean Cruz off the ropes, going under, and look at this. A crucifix. Oh, nice. Russian leg sweep and going for the pin. 1, 2. Xavier Rush is not going to be held down yet. Sean Cruz has to keep working on Xavier Rush. A big right hand by Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz with a few shoulder blocks to the midsection. Working on that midsection of Xavier Rush. Irish whipping Xavier into the corner, and a big splash by Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz, nice snapmare takedown, kick to the back, and it looks like Sean Cruz is going up for a high-risk maneuver. Sean Cruz, ooh, nice. Did you see that? That was fantastic. That was a move that only Sean Cruz can do, too. Xavier Rush still in this matchup. Looks like Sean Cruz is going to work a little bit more on the midsection, the neck, the chin, all different areas of Xavier Rush. Sean Cruz being taken down with that drop toe hold, and Xavier Rush going back, taking advantage of this. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, pain and agony. And not just the pain and agony that we see here every once in a while here on Midnight Mayhem. Sean Cruz grabbing the ropes, and Sean Cruz deserves that rope break right there. The ref counting it off. Xavier Rush not giving Sean Cruz any time to breathe. Sean Cruz is feeling all sorts of impact from Xavier Rush. Xavier Rush, a man right now that's taking advantage of it, trying to be a little bit cocky right now. Now, this is a maneuver that we see Xavier Rush do all the time. Xavier Rush going up. Oh, Xavier Rush teasing that springboard moonsault. And he just steps on the back of Sean Cruz. You see, Xavier Rush with the standing moonsault. Beautiful maneuver by Xavier Rush, going for the pin. Not enough. Xavier Rush showing why he is a pariah here on this show. We hate him, but he's perfection. And you gotta love perfection every once in a while, right? Am I right, folks? Xavier Rush going back to Sean Cruz's midsection, and it looks like Xavier Rush has got something in store for Sean Cruz. Some sort of snap suplex, and going for the pin. Sean Cruz able to get out of it. Looks like he's about to go for the gridlock. No, he's not, folks. He's not. He's going for another pin attempt. Xavier Rush frustrated with the calling of the ref right there. The ref should have called a 3. Harold Britt very, very satisfied with the refs calling right down the middle. Harold Britt, a man that calls it right down the middle. Xavier Rush still frustrated with both them and the Civitown crowd, because of course Civitown does not like pretty boys like Xavier Rush. They like a hard-working man. Irish whipping him, going under. Xavier Rush got Sean Cruz up on the shoulder, and a nice maneuver right there. 1, 2, Sean Cruz showing some life. Xavier Rush looking pissed off. Folks, if you want to find us on Facebook, facebook.com/MidnightMayhemCW21. You'll find all the latest updates, all the latest episodes. You will find some fantastic stuff online, and I know our webmaster, Wallace Rogers, is gonna show you a good time on our website. Xavier Rush going for the gridlock. Not letting go, the ref having to get in between them right there to break it up. Xavier Rush taking the count to the full extent, and Sean Cruz going to the turnbuckle. Xavier Rush going for a big splash, and Sean Cruz getting out of the way. Sean Cruz going up top. Big drop kick by Sean Cruz, and here he goes, hooking the leg. 2, 3. Xavier Rush determined to get a W in this matchup and not lose to Sean Cruz.
That was 3, ref.
Sean Cruz being reversed into the ropes. Xavier going for a... Look at that. And here comes Sean Cruz. Sean Cruz with that nice leg drop. And Sean Cruz getting the momentum. Feeling those Civitown fans behind him. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Xavier Rush's leg is on the rope. Therefore, Sean Cruz did not get the 3 count right there. Amazing that Xavier Rush had the wherewithal to find out that he was near the ropes. A big chest chop. Xavier Rush being put on the top turnbuckle. Xavier Rush grimacing from the pain of Sean Cruz's slaps. Looks like Sean Cruz going for some sort of superplex maneuver. Xavier Rush fighting back. Xavier Rush pushing Sean Cruz to the ground, and it looks like this is time for the... Oh no. Xavier Rush going up top for Rush Out. That big splash that we see him do, that big frog splash. Xavier Rush up, Xavier Rush down, and Sean Cruz able to move out of the way. Xavier Rush feeling it right there. Maybe a little bit frustrated that his paradigm, his fantastic maneuver right there, the one that the peak maneuver that he does was it missed. He whiffed. Xavier Rush throwing Sean going up and over. Sean waiting for Xavier, trying to go for that maneuver that he does. That cruise missile maneuver, and it looks like Xavier Rush with the gridlock. Xavier Rush looks like he's got it in. Sean Cruz struggling to get to the ropes. Sean Cruz, this maneuver is devastating. Sean Cruz has got the ropes. Xavier Rush is not relinquishing the hold. 3, 5, Xavier Rush is disqualified. Xavier Rush did not, he didn't give up the hold. What in the world? Ref, you gotta break it up. Xavier Rush loses this matchup, but he loses it in a fantastic manner. He was able to make Sean Cruz pass out. Look, his foot is on the rope, folks. I'm sorry, I agreed with Xavier Rush that he would get 2 moments of perfection tonight. Folks, here's another moment of perfection. Thank you for watching.
Hey, it's me, your favorite wrestler, Picture Perfect Xavier Rush, here to show you how to take the perfect self-portrait or selfie with your iPhone. Now, of course, every self-portrait requires the 2 Ds, duck face and deuces. Perfect, as always. This has been your moment of perfection. Not to be reproduced, re-enhanced in any way whatsoever without the express written consent of Xavier Rush Inc.
This has been your moment of perfection with Xavier Rush.